Welcome back, everybody. This is Eric and Chad here with Iraq Veteran 8888. Today, we've got another Gun Gripe episode for you. And this one's a doozy for our brothers and sisters out in Arizona. Okay, we're going to be discussing SB1625. Again, guys, lots of state battles going on, lots of tyranny happening, and we need to discuss it. We are going to get into this and discuss it a little more. I want to take a moment to thank the folks at STI. They are a great group of people. They have supported Gun Gripes for a good long time. They've got wonderful gunsmithing programs. If you're looking to learn more about firearms technology, gunsmithing, reloading, anything in that regard, they have great programs. Get that GI Bill working for you. That's another thing that they accept, which is great. Look into them. Great group of people. So let's get into this a little bit. Now, we've made other videos where we discuss the importance of fighting these state-level battles. But this particular video is for Arizona, right? So you're going to see a lot of these specific videos that point to a very, very specific bill because we want to show solidarity with other states. So where are we at?
So, all right, the main thing about this particular assault weapons ban is it's kind of like what was introduced in Georgia a little while back. I think it was SB281 here in Georgia. So you think, okay, Georgia's a pretty red state. Arizona's a pretty red state, you know, pro-freedom, pro-gun, okay? But yet you still get this crap introduced that some people just sit on their hands and they think, oh, that stuff will never pass. Well, sometimes this kind of crap is like a litmus test. So it's just kind of put out there and they're seeing what sticks and how people react to it. And if there's not a lot of pushback about it, you have to be active and keep up with this stuff and make your voices heard. Going to the judiciary meetings, stuff like that, when they're putting these bills through to get them like on the floor of the House or the Senate in the state for a vote. So just want to put that out there. Do not rest on your laurels. Fight this stuff. Anyways, your usual assault weapons ban from 1994, just brought back, recycled, and ran through the rinse again.
Yeah, to give it in really, really basic terms, guys, we're talking magazine restrictions, a complete ban on everything they consider assault weapon, which is a heck of a lot of different things. And of course, assault weapon is a super ambiguous and erroneous term that is completely made up and not even a real thing, okay? Of course, it has law enforcement exemption. All right, so they want all the cops to be able to come round you up and do whatever they want to you with their ARs, but you can't have them. There's no grandfathering clause, so it's a get rid of them or turn them in type of my way or the highway type of arrangement in that regard. And yeah, in general, just very, very tyrannical. Okay.
So it's banning large capacity magazines, okay, except for like tube fed stuff like 22s, lever guns, that kind of mess. Let's see, surrenders, let's see. I read something about this thing having a registration portion. Let's see. If eligible, registers the assault weapon as provided in subsection of this, section D. Yeah, so register an assault weapon.
That's not a good thing.
No. The person must comply with the following requirements. Submit to a background check conducted by the appropriate law enforcement agency to confirm that the person is not a prohibited purchaser, under 18, blah-de-de-blah. Unless the person is currently prohibited from lawful possession of firearms, safely and secure. Okay, so they got secure storage. Annually renew the registration, subject to completing a new background check.
And I'm sure that's not free. Of course, they're going to charge you a fee.
So you can possess the assault weapon on the property that the person owns or immediately controls while on the premises of a licensed gunsmith for the purpose of lawful repair. While engaged in the legal use of the assault weapon at a duly licensed firing range or while traveling to and from locations listed in this paragraph.
And of course, they give a whole list of things.
Dude, what a bunch of bullcrap. Yeah. Registered assault weapons may not be purchased, sold, or transferred except that a registered assault weapon may be transferred to a licensed gunsmith for the purpose of lawful repair. Dude, what a bunch of
It is a repackaged version of everything that they've always wanted in terms of assault weapons bans. And I hate that word. It's such a bogus term, right? When they want to, basically ban these types of guns, it's just ridiculous, right? I mean, the 94 ban and all of these things, the ban that sunsetted, it proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that the type of firearms in question just simply weren't used in enough crimes to even merit the ban existing in the first place. Now, there is one light at the end of the tunnel with these types of things, right? Such as 1625. 25. Yes,
1625.
The light at the end of the tunnel is that we know what the left's true intentions are, right? We know that this is ultimately what they want. They don't want compromise. They want confiscation and they want registration. Well, registration leads to confiscation, and they know that. So they try to put this light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, well, you can keep your guns. You just have to register them. Well, then it turns into, all right, everyone's doing their thing and they're all registered. Then it turns into, oh, well, the next thing we got to push through, you can't have these. We have to take them. You know, so there's no light at the end of the tunnel, really. All it is you giving up more in the name of perceived public safety, but not the reality of public safety. Yeah. And that is dangerous.
And look,
right?
the thing, too, with these assault weapons bans, okay, either federal level stuff or state level things, all right, when they say, oh, you can keep your assault weapons, well, guess what? They're talking about you keeping your guns for one generation. You will not be able to transfer those guns to your children, so they will effectively remove all of those scary black rifles that they fight so hard to ban. They will effectively remove them from public possession, civilian possession, in one generation. No one ever thinks about that crap. It's like, oh, well, as long as I get to keep it, it's okay. You know, I'll just hang on to it for a while. Yeah, and then you have to surrender it when you die. You cannot send it to anyone else.
Yeah.
It goes into the shredder.
So, okay, so we've determined that this is a terrible idea and that nobody should support it. So what can you do, right? You need to contact all your reps, make sure that they understand where you come from.
Let's see.
I have here a list of all the co-sponsors of this bill. Now, I doubt you're going to be able to change their minds, but I would definitely put the heat on them, right? Representative Rebecca Rios, Representative Leila Alston, Senator David Bradley, Senator Lupe Contreras, Senator Andrea D'Alessandro. Hope I pronounced that right. Representative Sally Gonzalez. Representative Juan Mendez. Senator Tony Navarrete. I'm sorry, I'm butchering these names. Senator Lisa Otondo. Senator Jamesica Pelshki.
You'll see the names.
Yeah, you'll see the names. But Senator Martin Quezada. That's an interesting name, Quezada. And Senator Victoria Steele. All right, those are the co-sponsors of this bill. I would certainly put the pressure on them and let them know you're very unhappy. Okay.
And also, one of our fans on Instagram made us aware of a rally going on this weekend on the 15th. Okay, Capitol Lawn in Phoenix, Arizona, 1700 West Washington Street from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Arizona's 7th annual Celebrate and Protect the Second Amendment rally.
You can contact your reps, you can show up to the rally and remain visible. Now, we also have a text service that we've put together. You'll see the information right here on the screen below, but you can text 1776 to, what's the number again?
31996.
He's like a robot. He's like CP3O, human cyborg relations. He just dictates things right out of his little brain there.
Oh,
but you can text it over and you can get free text message updates whenever there's a rally going on in your area. That is a text service that we started. It is absolutely free. We will not spam you. It just gives you the dates of the rallies and the states that they're in, and you can do further research and figure out if it's something you can make. But attend the rallies. That visibility is extremely important. So make sure you attend the rallies. Contact your reps, and most importantly, talk to all your fellow gun owners, develop a dialogue, and get the word out. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get the word out from you. We're just two dudes in Georgia, but we can reach a lot of people who can then turn around and reach other people. So these state-level battles have to become your battles, right? Just because something's going on in another state half a world away, it might as well be a half a world away, doesn't mean it's not your issue. Doesn't mean that you don't have to care about it. It means you should care about it more because one day it's going to be on your front door. So,
and remember, guys, the one thing that we have in the United States that no other country has is a constitutional right to bear arms. That is the only reason that we still have firearms in public hands or in civilian hands, really, because I mean, all it would take is just something crazy going on, like what happened in Australia, what's happened in Britain, and other countries around the world, you know, for them to say, oh, well, you don't have a right. It's just a privilege to own firearms. We have a right. Everyone has a right to own guns. You have to fight to retain it, unfortunately.
Man does not give you that right.
No, he does not.
Okay, so that's what's very important distinction to make when it comes to the Second Amendment. We have to remain, you know, strong. Okay, so look, Arizona, you know, get your stuff together, contact your reps. We're with you on this. You know, we're going to put out the word about as much of this stuff as we can. I want to make note, I have tried to personally attend as many rallies as I can. I had a great time in Kentucky. It was so cool. And of course, a wonderful time in Virginia. I do have more things planned that I hope you'll be a part of. I'll probably be seeing some of you out in Nevada at Valkyrie Combat. I'm going to make a separate video to make specific announcements about not only the rallies that I'm going to, but some of the rallies I may not be going to, but maybe you can check out. So stay tuned for that. Lots going on. You're going to see some gun gripes popping in your feed. Please understand, we're not trying to spam you guys. We want you guys to get pertinent information, and we want these state level fights to be our fights. We want to show solidarity with gun owners all over the country. It's really important to us. So share this video. Make sure that all your folks in Arizona get this video. Even if you're not in Arizona, you need to understand what can happen in your backyard too if you get complacent. So thank you so much for watching today. We really appreciate the support. Many more updates coming. We hope you'll be patient. Please consume the content, share it with people. It's super important that we get the word out and we get people involved. So thank you so much for the support. I know I say this in every video, but I truly mean it. I want to say thank you to our Patreon supporters. You guys are so awesome, and thank you. And I want to acknowledge this. I know I don't always get on there and comment and talk to the Patreon supporters as much as I would like to, but I try to tell you in every video directly, thank you for the support each month that you send our way, and it definitely helps us get this content out. So thank you very much. Those of you who purchase man cans, especially our man can subscribers, thank you guys so much for being a part of the lifeblood of how we run our channel. And of course, many of you have bought t-shirts over on Ballistic Ink, such as this one and the one he's wearing here. That's actually our bestseller, is the original Rebel Alliance. Okay. Thank you guys for purchasing t-shirts. All the merch over on Ballistic Ink, the funds we earn go right back into supporting this fight. So thank you so much for being a part of our channel and what we do. And we'll see you next time. Many more videos on the way.
Take care, guys.